What's up guys, welcome back to Finance to Fly. My name is Luke and I'm here to help you elevate your travel while minimizing your spending. Today we're going to be covering the American Express Delta Reserve Personal Card. So moving right into things, we're going to jump for the annual fee. The annual fee was just raised earlier this year to $650. That is a lot. The sign up bonus though for the card is 60,000 miles after the first $5,000 spent in the first 6 months of opening the card. So for earnings rates, and I don't know if you're going to like these, it's only 3 miles per dollar spent on Delta purchases and then 1 point per dollar spent everywhere else. So for the high annual fee of $650, you'd think you'd be getting a lot of credits and a lot of benefits. Well, you'll take 15% off, so you'll get 15% off award flights, which is nice, it's not bad. You'll get access to Delta Sky Club, which is kind of in line with United's highest tier card, but Delta Sky Clubs are nice. The bad thing though about this is that you're only going to get 15 entries into the Delta Sky Club starting in February 1st of 2025. This was just a recent change they did to the card earlier this year. You'll get a $2,500 MQD head start as well as 1 MQD per $10 spent on the card. A $240 Resi credit, which is $20 a month, a $200 Delta Stays credit, and a $120 rideshare credit, which is $10 a month. Oh, and complimentary upgrade list, and obviously no foreign transaction fees. So what's the card worth? Well, I'd say the main purpose of this card is to get access to that Delta Sky Club, which will be limited starting next year. The $240 Resi credit is nice, but it's $20 a month. Same with the rideshare credit, it's $10 a month. The $200 Delta Stays credit is interesting, but I don't think I would book a hotel through Delta. I'd probably do it through 5 other travel portals and then booking directly before I do that. One of the things I forgot to mention in the benefits was that you also get a companion pass with this. I believe this companion pass is very nice and I think this adds a great touch to the card, but I think it has a lot of restrictions on it and where you can go. So if we do subtract all the credits and then some, you'll get about $560 plus the companion pass that you can use, which removes from the annual fee. That means using every one of the credits to their fullest extent though. So that means you're getting the $20 Resi credit a month, you're getting the $10 rideshare credit a month, you're getting the $200 Delta Stays credit, then you're using the Delta Lounge to its fullest extent of 15 stays, and you're getting a good value for that companion pass. So moving on to redemptions, and well, with redemptions with a Delta, I'm going to keep it simple today. It's hard to find good redemptions with their specific points. When it comes to international travel, they do have a lot of availability, but most of the time it's maybe double, triple, quadruple the price you could pay with one of their partner airlines like Virgin or KLM for the same flight. That's why I would say a good redemption for Delta is far and few between. And honestly, when you try to book with Delta points, you're going to find the most value of them having to book a specific flight on a specific day when the prices are high and the point cost is low. Delta has great availability. It does. Don't get me wrong, it does. But the terrible points value, especially on international flights. Just to give you an example, I took a screenshot from Seats.aero, which I use to just browse flights every once in a while. And as you can see, business class awards are over 100,000 miles to Europe. When you compare that to Delta's partners or pretty much every other airline, it's pretty bad. I know for a fact you can get to Europe on KLM/Air France for only 37,500 miles. And that's when they do their promo fares, obviously, and you have to reposition flight. Just overall, they're not good redemptions, but you will get some value out of them if you book from their home airport. Then you don't have to book a repositioning flight. So now for my thoughts. And to be honest, this card was great until they made the changes earlier this year. When you compare this card to Delta's mid-tier card, which is the Platinum card, the only main difference from the card is the extra $300 you pay in annual fees for access to the Delta Sky Club. I don't think that's worth it. This card has poor earnings rates in comparison to the Platinum. It has the same benefits and coupon book style credits, just a bit more in value for the larger annual fee, and there's less value in them for the lower annual fee card, the Delta Platinum. When it comes down to it, my recommendation is, if you're a big Delta fan, get the Platinum, not the Reserve, especially if you're trying to go for earnings rates. Sky Club is not worth $300, I don't think, especially when you can only have 15 visits per year, which is starting next year. But I really don't think it's worth it that you can earn unlimited visits after 75,000 spend in the year. It's just not. You could spend that same amount, the 75,000, to get the unlimited access to Delta Sky Club on the Amex Platinum, and you'll only pay $45 more in fees, you'll get better credits to use, and you'll have higher earnings rates. Oh, and not to mention you also get access to Centurion lounges, not just the Delta Sky Clubs. Like literally, if you book with the Platinum, you'll get 5 points per dollar spent on flights purchased through Delta versus the Delta Reserve, which is only 3 points per dollar spent. It's really that simple. You're earning 2 points per dollar more on the Amex Platinum than you are on the Delta Reserve for even Delta flights. You're getting the same lounge access, even better with the Amex Platinum, and I'm not a fan of the Amex Platinum, but if you so happen to really want to get into Delta lounges and have that access, go with the Amex Platinum. It is much better. Not to mention you'll get all the travel protections and all that benefits from that and the purchase protections with the Amex Platinum. I don't think the Delta Reserve has that. And for right now, at least when I'm recording this video, the Amex Platinum credits are still decent to use. I mean, obviously you're not gonna get the best value out of them, but I'd say they're better than the credits on the Delta Reserve. Don't get this card. I wouldn't even recommend getting this card if you flew Delta every day. You're getting more value out of the Amex Platinum than you would for the Delta Reserve, and you're only paying $45 more in annual fees. I mean, you're getting literally the same benefits, just $45 more and more benefits because it's not just limited to the Delta ecosystem. So for my recommendation, if you're looking at this card, look at the Amex Platinum. It's the same thing, but better with more access to different things. Plus, if you were to get the Amex Platinum, you're getting a higher sign-up bonus, you're getting access to more transfer partners, and I mean, like I said before, earn higher earnings rates, just better. And yes, the Delta Reserve has that companion pass, but is it really worth it? Like the restrictions you have to use on it, all that stuff, you're still paying for the first ticket, right? And you're still paying for the taxes and fees. I don't know how worth it is to you, but I just don't see the companion pass being worth that much. So all in all, what do you think? Did I miss something that makes the Delta Reserve valuable? Do you hold the card? What makes you hold the card? I'm genuinely curious. And did I get something wrong? What do you think? Just let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And if you could hit that like and subscribe button, it would be greatly appreciated. Until next time, have a great day.